Assalamualaikum and a very good day to everyone. I am Nur Sakinah binti Zaharin and my group mate is Siti Fatimah Azhara binti Sabuddin. Today we are going to present our lesson plan on Year 3 writing skill. This Year 3 class is consists of pupils with mixed abilities during an online learning session. Alright, let's start. During the set induction stage, after the pupils have joined the Google Meet session, the teacher will ask the question out loud in the session. The question is, what is your ambition? And then, the teacher will call out 3 pupils to answer the question. And the expected answers are doctor, teacher, police, maybe firefighter, and so on. And then, the teacher will introduce the lesson of the day. The rationale of this activity is to generate the pupils' interest towards the lesson and to give ideas and direct the pupils to the topic. Next stage is the presentation stage. The activity for the presentation stage is called Hi Diary. So at this stage, the teacher shares the diary entry to the class and the teacher will read the diary entry out loud. Then, the teacher asks a few pupils to summarize the diary entry. The teacher will highlight the sentence structure in the diary entry and also will check the pupils' understanding before moving on to the next activity. So this activity is to introduce the topic and also to prepare the pupils for the practice stage. The teaching aids needed for this activity is a laptop and also a diary entry. So this is an example of the diary entry. Hi diary, I am very happy today. In our English class today, my teacher told me to write a diary about my ambition. I want to be a photographer because I want to take beautiful photos around the world. I hope that my dream can come true one day. Moving on to the next stage, which is the practice stage. So the activity for the practice stage is called match. In this stage, the teacher will open a word wall game, which is a matching game. The teacher will explain to the pupils that they have to match the cards with the correct answers, with the correct sentences based on the diary entry they read. The teacher then will call out a few names to match the word cards to the sentences correctly. Then, after the game ends, the teacher will check the pupils' answers. This activity is to check the pupils' understanding on the presentation stage and also to reinforce the pupils' comprehension of the stage in different contexts. Lastly, to assess their skills. The teaching aids needed for this activity is a laptop, a diary entry, and also the word wall game, which is the matching game. As usual, before ending the activity, the teacher will check the pupils' understanding. So, here is the screenshot of the game. So we can see here that there are cards and also sentences for the pupils to match them correctly. Alright, so let's look at the production stage. So at this stage, the teacher will try to enhance the pupils' critical thinking skill by giving them the opportunity to express their thoughts and opinions. Also, the teacher will try to develop cooperation and collaboration between the pupils. So the activity that we did is to fill in the blanks. And what the teacher is going to do in this activity is to share the link of the worksheet to the class. So that is the first step. The second step is the teacher will explain to the pupils that they have to fill in worksheet A with the correct words and phrases based on the diary entry, and they can change the occupation based on what they want to be in the future. The third step is the teacher will give the pupils 10 minutes to complete the worksheet. Lastly, the teacher will discuss the answers with the pupils and check the pupils' understanding before proceeding to the next activity. So the teaching aids that are needed in this activity is the live worksheet itself, or worksheet A. So this is the example of worksheet A. So we can see that there are blanks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blanks, and the pupils have to fill in these blanks to complete the worksheet. Last but not least, the closure stage. At this stage, it is used to revise what has been taught and reinforce pupils' learning. Also, it is used to consolidate the lesson. So for this stage, we plan to do a spelling bee. And the highlighted words are photographer, teacher, and also pilot. So the first step is the teacher explains that the pupils have to spell the words mentioned by the teacher. And then the teacher picks out 3 pupils randomly and checks the answers together with the class. Lastly, the teacher ends the lesson. That's all for our lesson plan presentation for today. Thank you for listening. Bye.